Hey there everyone, my name is Bookshop from the guys of Games. Back with some more Diablo 2 Remastered Randomizer, all the R's. Where were we? Oh, right. They changed the default shortcut for quests from L to Q in this, because it used to be L for log, and now it's Q for quest. It probably makes more sense, but I'm used to it enough that it throws me off every time. Anyways, so yeah, there's these dudes. Let's just run. I don't need to do anything in the dark wood. Didn't we know where to go? Dude, it is so dense here now. It's kind of wild. It's funny, you think like, oh, I just doubled the density. It doesn't seem like it would make such a big deal. But then you quickly realize like, man, it gets dense quick. Holy crap, look at all the bugs. Uh-oh, I'm going the wrong way. Now, I might just do this and just say fuck it and just go to town. Oh, I didn't know pickup, damn. I'm honestly shocked no pickup wasn't made like a... Of all the things, no pickup wasn't made an option to just always have on by default. Like, that's actually shocking to me, because it's like, it feels like it's one of those things that makes sense. There's accessibility options, why would that not be a thing, you know what I mean? It's also, if you turn no pickup on, you can't auto pickup gold without holding Alt. Which is probably just more of a funny little engine quirk, but it's just like, man, it's the little things that it's just kind of annoying, you know what I mean? It's not that big a deal at the end of the day, but... Ooh, wisps. The funny thing is, because I have magic damage reduction, they are literally doing no damage to me. Which is kind of a far sell from how ridiculous they get in hell. Such a funny little bug that occurs. Well, like, I don't even know what I mean, yes, it is a bug. It's the fact that monsters have multiple fields for elemental damage, for like missiles that they can shoot, but Blizzard fucked up, and the field, only the first field will ever get used for stuff. As far as I'm aware, there might be certain situations which they might otherwise get around that, but that's then generally the rule. Dude, holy crap, look at them all. And it affects these guys really badly because their first field is mana drain damage, which they're supposed to do a lot of mana burn damage. As like their thing, if they actually punch you, which doesn't usually happen, but if they do, they hit you for a lot, right? That's the idea. But because of that, their electric damage is supposed to be a lot more erratic. Right? It's, you know, like most lightning damage is, with a few exceptions. But because of the bug, it uses their mana burn damage for both, which makes it way stronger. In fact, I'm not even sure. It actually might add both for their lightning attack. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think I heard something like it also adds something else. But once again, you know, don't quote me on that because I don't actually remember. The tower. Should I do the tower? I mean, I guess I might as well. More life, and it gives me lycanthropy, which actually gives me more life. Imagine. Sure, why not? It's kind of nice. I guess we'll do the tower. Why not? Get some more life. You know, the druid is interesting because he has the lowest base life, with, you know, alongside the necromancer and sorceress because of his, you know, he's a magic kind of character in terms of like, the way he's statted, but because he gets so much extra life from some of his skills, right? Like the fact I should probably cast them, right? I haven't been using them. Like he has Oak Sage, he has the lycanthropy. It's like he actually can get a lot of life. Oh yeah, I've been working on Werebear. What level am I? 10? Yeah, I think we'll go Werebear this playthrough. I never go Werebear because I always just like the wolf for being faster. But it's nice to the bear does get like shockwave is fantastic. Like it's just pew pew stun shit. Like that's strong. He has good options too, like Heart of the Wolverine and Oak Sage are both fantastic in the base game. I think the Thorns dude is a lot better now. I've never used it though, so I wouldn't know. Like, all I know is that in vanilla, in classic, I made that problem a lot in the original playthrough too. I would say vanilla when I just mean classic. It's kind of nice to have the option for ranged combat in a funny way. Oh god, I'm getting caught on a freaking tiny little pond. Yeah, let's just avoid that. So yeah, you'll notice that when we come across these camps, right, even though everything's been randomized, you still see Fallen in the camps. And that's because Diablo has a system where certain areas are like coded to spawn certain enemies. And in this case, for example, the camps in this area spawn Fallen. And like that's like in the like it's essentially completely separate from any of the actual spawning systems the game has. So no matter what you do, there will always be Fallen there unless you like completely change. Like you'd have to change those like actual like map tiles for it to work to like not spawn them. And because it can actually be kind of tricky, because it's kind of a consistent thing where if you're modding the game, it can be kind of tricky to actually do that, because it means you actually have to do a bit of work with that stuff. Because the map stuff can be tricky. Should I just put more in points? Because it's just life. Because like ultimately I'll probably end up maxing out lycanthropy eventually anyway, so why not? No thank you. I could just go to Cain, but I'm already here, so I'm just gonna buy the scrolls. So I save the walking. Five to strength, or 32 attack rating and mana steal. Let's add some fire damage. I guess I'll get rid of the strength. I don't need the strength right now, so. Attack takes damage, attack rating. I mean, that is actually some pretty good lightning resist. 36 fire damage isn't too much right now. And it does give me a lot of attack ratings. You know what? Fuck it. Seems pretty good. Wow, that is almost... It's not at all, but the weapon is, at least. It's very vanilla looking. Which is kind of funny. What are my base values on? I should get these up to like... I always try to get these up to 50 to at least start off with. Once you get to a certain point of comfortable life. Because 50 is like a good... Like, you can pretty much use most stuff in normal with 50 of each. And you're not really wasting it, because like ultimately it's not that big a deal. Yeah, I guess let's just go do the tower. Jeez, what's the tower gonna be like?
I can smell why this tower was abandoned.
I got rid of the quest dialogue in the box. That's probably not a big deal to have it in there, but I was like, might as well just get rid of it. Because I hate that it pops up even when it's like just from, oh, I can't carry stuff anymore. Also, this is sort of vanilla looking. The rates are, at least. Oh, that's funny. I can kick the barrels. I mean, yes, obviously, but it's like kind of one of those funny things. Like, you wouldn't think much of it, but remember how I was talking about how the necromancer can turn into a vampire? Well, the vampire, if you try to kick a barrel as a vampire... Oh! These are guest monsters. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? They're using like, because they're using freezing arrow. Holy shit, they just murdered my entire party. Dude, what is... You couldn't... You really included the guest monsters? Oh my god. I guess I'll go back to town and get myself back up. What the hell, dude? You know what? If nothing else, they're only gonna be on the first floor because they'll be different on each floor, right? How much does this thing? Lightning damage of 14? This is probably better for this. Will give her some resistances, damage reduction. Still has the damage takes, just less, you know. Now instead of killing them better. She just doesn't die as much. Which apparently is kind of a big deal. Jesus Christ. Because the problem with the guest monsters is that their stats scale, or like set up this scale, but they still have their skills and stuff. And even though it's probably only level 1, Freezing Arrow is very strong because it's a level 30 skill. Hey, new change in D2R, I can just turn straight from a wolf into a bear. Okay, I'm gonna put another portal down, because apparently I can just get murdered by these guys. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, miss, jackass. Die! Holy crap. That was horrific. They did drop a lot of potions, though. You know, for all that's worth. Jesus Christ, give me some money. I guess I'll stay as the bear for the rest of this floor, because I kind of need to, Jesus. At least they gave me good potions. Let's try to find the door, then. Thankfully, the variety of monsters is high enough that they also won't show up as much. In that sense, I'm kind of glad for that. Ratman. Ooh, a spear. I wouldn't mind using a spear. Druid can kind of get away with using two-handed weapons, because, like, I'm doing this anyways. If you get what I mean, like, I'm transformed, so I don't use the animations. It's like a weird thing. Alright, we found the door, thank God. Get me the hell out of here. I'm actually gonna go see what this unique is, though. I'll go back and do a wolf for now.
Good day.
I could be saying hotkeys for this stuff, but I think I'll avoid that for now. I guess I'll do that just for the attack rating, because, jeez. Alright, let's see. This is okay. It's not 25 to 75 cold damage, which is kind of the crux of this stupid thing. That is not a bad shield. I wish I was a paladin. Not that I would use it because I'm using my bow. 11 mana, nah. Want to do cold damage? I mean... like, do I really need to? I'm already doing a million. Wow. +1 to skills. This wouldn't be the worst thing ever as a Amazon, although to be honest, it's really lacking in the damage. 3 to 24. My bow is doing more. Its minimum damage is better than this thing's maximum, but it also does have a ton of resist, which kind of helps make up for the fact that it's a two-handed weapon. Even if I was gonna get a Act 2 Merc, though, it wouldn't be very useful. So ultimately, yeah. Oh, 25 to 75 cold damage. Wow. This also has the crushing blow, which is nice for bosses. It really is a good bow. What am I gonna actually use? Like, I'll probably have a point in Shockwave. I don't know if I'll do anything more with Shockwave. It might just be a one-pointer for the stun, but... yeah, I mean, it's either Maul or Fire Claws. Hunger's a decent one-pointer, too. I mean, it can be worth putting more points just for extra steel, but actually it's probably better to I mean, this is the funny thing is, even though both can use this, it's better for the bear, because yeah, werewolf already has a skill that gives him lifesteal, but bear does not. Just put more into lycanthropy for now. Just try not to die here, you know what I mean? Frick. Let's hope I don't run into guest monsters with Freezing Arrow. Ooh, Night Marauders. I think these are an unused enemy in the original, aren't they? They're an unused type of gorilla ape man thing. I think their stats suggest that they would have showed up in Act 4, or would they have showed up in... What was their name actually? I don't remember now. Jeez, these guys are actually doing a number on me because there's a lot of them. Ooh. Wow, I just got 3 uniques. What the heck? Calm down, guys. I guess I'm going straight on back. This is going to be a longer playthrough just because I'm finding so much stuff at this rate.
I can't carry anymore.
Yeah, sure. Kill the infidel. Alright. What does this actually not think about? What is the difference? So this gives attack rating and speed, and this gives damage and defense. That's interesting.
Greetings.
Kinda, I guess. This on its own sucks, although it is a side item, so who knows. 20 resistances, damage reduced by 1, versus magic damage reduced by 2, a bunch of defense, and a little bit of magic fine and stuff. The 20 resist is kind of a big sell point of that, though. That's not bad, but like I can't, like 25 to 75 cold damage. It's impossible to get rid of that. I'll keep the Death's Hand because obviously because of this side item, but I'll get rid of the rest. It's funny because Death Sash is only got one thing on it, right? It just has cannot be frozen, which is actually like that one thing means it's actually like quite good. Because cannot be frozen on a it's like level 3, so it's like getting cannot be frozen this early on is actually like really good. Plus this gives me like life and stuff essentially though, but this also kind of gives me life. And it also gives me more resistances. Ooh. Like here, let me transform. So I got 252, and then I go back. If I put this on, actually, yeah, because the enhanced life adds to this too. That's right. So yeah, I guess we'll just, you know what? We need shape-shifting skills. Fuck them. That's a Bell of Might, so I could just find that anyways. Because yeah, if you don't know, I've probably mentioned this before, but percentage boosts from like skills and stuff and like other items. The rule of thumb is that life you get from points you put into vitality and points you like plus life on an item gets boosted, but an item that gives you plus vitality does not get boosted by the life percentage boost because it's like a soft point in vitality doesn't get boosted essentially. I'm going over here, but I betcha it's up there. You can tell because of the little pillars. Yeah. A lot of dudes. It's the scary thing about this place is that you'll walk into an area and then like normally monsters don't spawn near the stairs because they're but like they just don't really care here because a lot. The thing is that it's actually like a thing in the game that like every map has like a special field that actually straight up tells the game don't spawn monsters this close to stairs, and it's customizable per area. But I think that because this area is kind of small, especially on lower difficulties, they just like set it really low, so you can just kind of run into monsters all the time. Another infidel. An infidel showed up on both floors. It's funny. Man, auto pickup is so nice. Not up there. That might be a chest up there. But we're just gonna go over here. Put some points of strength. Actually, I'm 12 now, so I have lifesteal, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, why not? We'll start putting points in a werebear. So let's start doing this. Now I can maul for like extra like stats and stuff, and I have mana steal, so. Dude, stop killing the dudes I'm hitting, jackass. I need to get boosts. Dude, everything I hit either died before I could hit it or teleported. Like, are you kidding me? Because, so, I mean, this is just nice, because it has the sun and stuff. The sun is actually so nice. Oops, dead end. I'm gonna run out of boost, aren't I? How long does it last? 20 seconds, that's actually quite long. That's pretty generous. But of course all the monsters disappeared from reality, so it doesn't matter. Dude, this is where auto gold pickup is a godsend. I remember as a kid I was the kind of person who loved picking up every piece of gold, so it would take me forever. So I build up 3 of those and we're good. Because, if you don't know, the way that... There's 3 skills in the game, I think, that work like this now. Which is the 2, that's the Feral Rage and Maul, and then the Barbarian's Frenzy, where you see how it says like 3 to 9%? That's because every point you put into this does not do what you might think it does. It does not make it stronger. Oh, this is still so cool. I love that it like alternates like this because it's random. But each point you put into it does not make it stronger, but rather it adds a level of charge that you can get. Because the way it works is that every hit gives you like 1 level of this. So in the case of this, you can see it's 3 to 9%. Every level gives me 3%. And then, you know, if I get 3 levels, it goes up to 9%. Every point I put into this will add, you know, extra levels. So every, you know, point you put into it, you can essentially get more levels. So it does make it stronger, but like in a roundabout way. It means it also means that it takes longer to like get it going, because you have to basically keep hitting stuff to keep getting more and more charges. So as you level it up, it actually becomes more punishing to like let it run out, which I guess in that sense I actually think that's really cool, because it means it's actually like this is kind of a problem with a lot of games I feel like this, where the game kind of gets easier and more generous as you level stuff up, which is like, I feel like that's the opposite of what you want to do. You want to make it more interesting, right? Resistances, blah blah blah. Arctic fur is decent. I'm not gonna use that for now. Oh, I already have. Won't bother keeping that then. What do I have on her? Right now she has 20 to 30 cold damage versus this stuff. I guess we'll keep the cold damage. Got some moolah for that though, which is nice. Hey, you want to give me another cold damage bow? That'd be cool. I'll give her that. Yoki, what's up, my man?
Good evening.
You got anything cool? Not particularly. You only have 2 pages of weapons? Damn. You live like this, bitch. That's such a dumb joke to make in this context. Oh, wait. Keep it in the personal stash. I like having all my money in one place.
Good evening.
But yeah, I think the frenzy style skills are very cool, because they actually like are the kind of thing I feel like a game like this should do, where it gets more of an investment to use, but in exchange for obviously being better, because that's kind of what they want you to play better. If that makes sense. Like, yeah, it just kind of makes sense, but it's kind of surprising how many skills in this game are just, it's easier to use as you level it up. It's like, well, you're telling me the hardest point in the game is at the start? I'm probably going to run out of this trash because I'll picking shit up. It's alright. Let's go back to classic Alex for a little while. It's funny, because, like, normally it wouldn't, because I've played a lot of D2, but going straight from the, like, 60 FPS to the FPS that this game is makes it look so much choppier than it normally is, because remember that D2 vanilla runs at 25 FPS, so if you start the game, if you're used to that, it won't look choppy at all. It's like this weird thing, right? It only looks weird when you're like used to it not being so choppy.
Well, good morning.
Also, here's a weird thing with this game I've noticed, is that the text boxes load instantly, if you get what I mean. Like like in the vanilla game, when you click on when there's like a gap between text boxes, Oh, I actually got the sash. Hey, I didn't even think about that. When there's a gap between text boxes, right, it'll actually, like, take a second to load. But in this game, it's actually instant, which is, like, abnormal. Specifically, it stands out because, for the most part, this game is actually slower than the original in terms of loading. This isn't bad. You know, I was going to give it to me, but I think I'll actually give it to the Merc. Oh, right. I always do this because the X button is up here in Remastered, but in the middle game is down here. That's another thing. I don't ever make that mistake unless I'm playing this version of the game and I switch back to classic graphics and all of a sudden I do that. It's so funny. Because this will make her do tons of damage.
I'll put that to good use.
Nice.
Not here.
Alright. And yeah, sure. I'm still doing it. I'm going up. It's in the bottom in this game. It's so funky that it's even like that. So, let's actually see what the set bonus is then. If I do this, I get extra energy and resists, which is like, that's good. Ooh, that's a big increase to attack speed and some bonus. So basically, the resistances kind of get made up for, and this is just maximum damage, so like, this would make it really easy to hit stuff. Right, because that would give me 274. It's actually not that big a bonus right now because it's so small, because this gives me dexterity too, but... Let me see my damage. 27 to 128. So my max damage would go down, but I would be attacking faster.
Good day.
And obviously my lightning resist will go down, and my life will go down. Actually, this has life on it, so no, it won't go down. Yeah, we'll keep this for now then. It's not bad. Because I forgot my gloves were kind of anyways. Although, it does suck, because you can see that if you look at my thing there, right? These gloves on, I actually have max lightning resist, and the rest is 40. But this is it's a little more balanced. Anyways, we'll put these in here. Yeah, sure. We'll stick with this.
Good day.
My Merc can't use them anyways, so... Any good bows? Hey, look at that! This is fast. This is very fast. I think I'll actually use this then. I think that improves my attack speed. I actually forget how that interacts. I lose a lot of mana though. I thought that I had 50. Wow. But I think it's worth it. I have Mana Steal now anyways, so it's not that big a deal. And like worst case scenario, I could always just give her this. I could always just swap it back if I find the mana to be an issue. Yeah, that's cool. Sure thing. Alrighty. Oh right, I should go back and pick more stuff up because there's actually a bunch in there still. So there's the ruby, there's the exploding potion, which is basically just money. But money is good, so. That, there's an amulet. Pick you up.
Greetings.
Identify you. Go back to Akara and give her the business. Damage reduction. Ooh. This has magic damage reduced by 3 though, so yeah, we'll keep that. 83 to attack range is actually big this early on though, but this gives me 40 to undead anyways, so. Let's see, this gives some stuff. Do I have any sockets? I don't think I do. All resistance is 8 is not bad in an armor. Attack rank is not as big a deal for me because I nerfed it a little bit for monsters, right? Monsters have a slightly lower defense.
Good day.
Specifically did that because I know that I'm going to be like dealing with some crazy stuff sometimes, so I might as well just put it in my favor a little bit. Alright, I think, yeah, I can see the thing. Oh! Oops! I forgot to switch them all. Not that it really matters, because, I can't lifesteal off these guys. Can't lifesteal from the undead, right? Yeah, I'm attacking way faster now. Dude, stop blocking, you rat creature, you. Alright. Man, it is so funny to think that one of the scariest monsters in the entire game is these stupid dolls. And it isn't for any of the reasons you're even reasonably expect to be. It's just because for whatever reason, when they die, they explode and do a shit ton of damage on higher difficulties. But yeah, going from fast to very fast has actually improved my attack speed quite a bit, actually. Big surprise, attack speed do in fact matter. Oh, they have minions. Get them. Man, remember when these guys could cast Iron Maiden? Fun times. Put you in there. I'm not gonna TP just yet, 'cause I'd rather wait till, Okay, now we're going to, because that's a dimensional blade. That's a exceptional item. I can't get away from it all. I'm actually level 13 already, which is pretty high. Oh, that's right. I always forget that because I'm used to pluggy, but I think in vanilla it's actually like control to do the shortcut. It's +3 to corpse explosion, huh? Kind of a cool thing to see, actually, but eh. It's funny I'm saying eh to one of the best skills in the game, but I'd be losing life, and that 30 life actually goes a long way when I'm getting like a 100% boost. Because like probably more than that because of the spirit. We'll sell it. So I'm level 13 now. What do we do? The fact that this has stun is actually like kind of nutty. Alongside all the other stuff, like the stun is a big deal because that means any regular monster is just like stun locked to death, which is kind of silly in a way. Should I start putting points into Sage? Because the thing is that I'll lose a little bit of other stuff, but putting points into Sage gives my Merc and my Wolf more life too, which is kind of nice. See, I think I will. It makes him a little tougher too, which is probably kind of a big deal. Alright, let's get schmovin', as they say in the bees. And by that I mean I'm going up here. I'm just gonna ignore all of that shit. Because I'm going slow enough as it is. Except you die.
Evil flows from here.
Monastery Gate. This is one of those areas that like monsters can spawn here, but it's so rare for some reason. Not sure why. It might be a case of they can't spawn near the entrance and exits, right? So, and since it's such a tiny area, there might just not be anything to spawn. But sometimes stuff does spawn in there. Which kind of runs counter to that theory, because, I don't know. Especially because I have the density doubled and still nothing spawned in there, so I have no idea how it works.
Hello.
Not here.
Boo.
What you need?
Some attack ring life, meh. So I lose some life off this, but I get hella resist, so it's probably worth it. And then hey, it improves my cast rate. Yeah, I would, because let's actually like see here. So if I cast this right now, I get 389, right? I take that off. And I lose like 20 life, but I get max resistances basically. And lightning's like the big one. But arguably the best one because of how scary lightning monsters can be. Sure. Even has better defense for all what that's worth. I just noticed the 80% increased attack speed. Holy moly. That's wicked. Along with the ignored target defense. This thing attacks hella fast. That's kind of cool. Oh! Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and keep... I'm glad I picked this up. I'm keeping that shit. I'm gonna slap down an Act 2 Merc. Just a little bit of damage attack. I mean, one of the most boring items I think I've ever seen. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this, this. That's awesome. And it's only level 19, which is like, that's... I'll be almost there by the time I probably finish this area. Alright, I know you can tell which way the thing is by what statue this is. I think if you got no statue there, I think it's to the top left. The problem is I always forget which one correlates to which, so it doesn't really matter. All I know is that it's almost never the bottom right. I usually just default to this side. Ah, I got it wrong. That's fine. Oh, that was the guy throwing a potion, I think. Yeah, those are the potion ones. It's kind of nice having this much resistance early on. Like, you don't usually have so much. Usually you're not really getting max resistances until like at least around Act 3. Because by the time you get to Act 3, you have chances to get, you know, a couple of the unique items that give a shit ton of resist to like a certain stat. Like the amulet that just gives you like 50 fire res. It's like, that's can be pretty handy to have for Act 3 because the stupid Shaman's Fire Breath does a ton of damage to you otherwise. Only thing that's unfortunate with this is that not having the lifesteal is kind of nice, but once I get high enough level, I'll probably just put a point into hunger, so I don't have to worry about that. Hunger, like, even if you don't want to bother putting points into it, like, that's just a 1 point attack and get a bunch of life and mana back. It's really nice as a skill. It's looking like we're getting a somewhat more linear barracks. Sometimes you get one that's like pretty much just go in a straight line. Oh yeah, see, you can tell that most of my damage is cold damage when I come up to these guys, and all of a sudden I'm hitting them like, have to hit them like 10 times to kill them. Ah, see all that lightning enchanted damage ain't doing nothing to me. Yuck, yuck. All of a sudden they are really dropping stuff. Holy moly. Oh yeah, I forgot those guys can freaking block too, the assholes. I didn't even realize I started with a cold merc. For some reason, I usually just assume you almost always start with the fire one. So I just kind of assumed that I was, but now I think about it, like I look in here. You have to look in remastered, but yeah, no, she has cold arrow. And they actually buffed them, and that now the rogue ones get freezing and exploding arrow eventually. Actually, I forget if she gets, the fire one gets exploding or pyro arrow. I think they get exploding. Meh. Oh hey, cannot be frozen. Hey, on the Arctic belt makes so much sense, too. Wow. I didn't even realize I got two of the same thing. What is this? This is, I mean, it's alright, but like, after I got that stinking, like, rare one earlier, like, that thing's a baller.
Good day.
So let's see what, Arctic Furs gives. Gives also some resistances and dexterity, and fire res, definitely not as good. Especially because my armor's already got some good resistances on it anyways. But I'll keep it. Maybe I'll find the third piece, right? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Yeah, we good.
Good day.
Okie dokie. artichoke. I don't know. I don't know why that was in my brain. I was almost gonna make the wait. I was gonna say okie dokie and then say eggs and bakey. Like that doesn't make any sense. For some reason that's just been on my head. Ooh, another shield. I don't remember what the small shield set item is for. I don't remember much of the sets. Oh, an abominable. Hey, he stunned me. It's funny that on monsters, freeze and stun is like not very different. In practical speaking, like it's pretty much the same thing for the most part. It's just that stun is on. It's just that freezing is only ever put on skills that do cold damage, whereas stun can be on basically anything. What was I doing? Oh, I didn't find the butcher. I think what I'll do. Well, I was thinking like maybe I'll grab the waypoint in the jail and come back here, but well, I think that he's up here anyways. Yeah, get fucked, idiot. You don't have cold resistance. You suck. Get wrecked, idiot. My soul is not fueling no Hellforge.
Charcy will be thankful to get this malice.
I know that isn't technically what he says. He's like, you know, make weapons from your bones, but I think even in vanilla, sometimes he does say the Hephaestus line instead. It's like some weird thing. And I know I've heard it in mods too. In some mods, like Median XL, for example, he would always say that one. I'm not sure what it is. It's like some weird thing. Where like, because they're kind of like the same monster type, they like share dialogue or something weird like that. Might be wrong. Maybe it doesn't work like that at all. I don't know. But that's what I know. Oh yeah, Kleeglaw! It says poison length reduction. Honestly, this is just like a better Kleeglaws, because it still has great poison length reduction, but it helps with other resistances too. Meh. I guess I'll keep it though. I mean, yeah, duh, I should keep it, because you never know. If I find more items of the set, right? Could be good. I am at 14. How much are my base values? I guess we'll put this up to 35. Not exactly killing for health right now. I actually got quite a bit thanks to how good lycanthropy is. I wonder if I should worry about the vines. Probably. I don't think I will, because Bear doesn't really have to worry about that just because of hunger eventually. But I don't know. Maybe later. Think about it. Putting more points in this means I would get more stun. I actually get a pretty big bonus to your attack. 30% per level is actually pretty nice. Compared to just getting a little bit of life. Basically, and like I get like 15% damage from this and 10% defense. Alternatively, I can just put some more points into the Oak Sage. But yeah, you can see like when I click on it, it just immediately goes up, right? Normally there's like a bit of a gap. Or the menu will disappear and then the next text box will show up. Which, if you haven't played a lot of D2, you might not even like notice, and you might not even have any idea what I'm even talking about. But it is a thing. I swear it is. I do declare it is a thing. Alright. I was gonna have a disappointment for a lot of people, actually, those loading screens. The fact that the game... Like, it's just funny to think that the original game from, like, 2000 has almost instant, like, loading... Like, for teleporting, it's basically instant unless you're transitioning an act. But in this, even when you're just going from area to area, there's a little bit of a load. It's not the worst thing ever, but it is like, it stands out because the original game doesn't have that. It's unfortunate, but I mean, you know, whatever. It makes sense, because technically speaking, right, because it's loading both the original and the remaster at all times. And at the end of the day, it is technically still just Diablo 2. It's just running extra stuff on top of it, so it kind of makes sense. At least as far as I'm aware of, that's how that works. I mean, I don't know. Oh, the Hell Lords. These guys are so scary in higher difficulties. Not only do they end up doing such, like, just doing crazy physical damage to you, there is not the way. Actually, maybe it is. They do crazy damage to you, and then, like, also just, like... whatchamacallit. Like, the fact that some of them are physically immune, which is, like, really rare, makes them stand out. You know, I should grab bows, because if I get a rare bow that has the cold damage on it, you know, we're in there. Those guys are doing a lot of damage to her. I wonder if those are guest burning archers. It is the way. Nice. The statues are actually a good example of that. Those gargoyle statues, I think, are only a tile-based monster, so even in a randomizer, they still only show up in this area. At least I assume. I mean, maybe they're in the regular pool. It'd be kind of funny if they were. Imagine you're just walking along and you just see a giant group of gargoyle statues. Look at that cash. Man, I really hate that the basic Fallen have shields. It always irks me. It's like, please stop blocking my attacks, you little rat man. Not even actually rat man. The rat man, I wish they were rat man. Rat man don't have shields. Another pole arm. One of those things I find it funny that the game has a distinction for pole arms versus spears. Most rune words don't care, but some actually do care. It definitely stands out. It's definitely been a thing that some people you'll go look at the forums for this game, and that's probably like the most common, like, what happened, how did I fuck up my rune word thing, and it's like, well, it's because your rune word only works in spears, not pole arms. And then you realize, oh, I didn't even realize they were different. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot arrows for a second here. I got ring now. That's nice. I guess we'll put that in here. Let's get out of here and check out my items, because there's items for days. I haven't bothered putting points to Spear Wolf, because even though I'll probably end up just going with the bear, because the bear is just a classic, nice, easy summon to use. He's got good stats. He doesn't get in the way.
Greetings.
Let's see here. Stats, not bad, but don't need them. Don't need them. Another belt. Don't need it. Look at this. See, once again, the stats on here aren't bad, but it's just like, it doesn't have the 25 to 75 cold damage, so I can't exactly use it. And I can't even give it to the merc, because she can't use crossbows. 400 defense, holy moly, along with the enhanced and the extra. This thing is just defense. This thing is just, you put it on and physical attacks are not hitting you. Why did I sell that? That's a side item. I forgot. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. I mean,
Good evening.
it's been a while since I've seen the angelic ring mail. Whoopsies. Don't need that. Did I take the thing out of the cube? I did. I'm transforming and coming back here, but I'm just gonna be coming back basically because there's just so much rare and stuff that just dropped. Was there a setup? No, I guess that was. I picked that up. Oh, I think, isn't this where, he might not be here because the monsters are different, but I think that's the spot where Pit Spawn Foul Dog spawns. Oh, that actually might be only on level 1? I forget which level he spawns on. But he spawns in that type of area, and I think he, like, always shows up in that spot. Just he might not show up on this floor, I don't remember. There's a lot of funny things like that. You might not even realize that. Like, even uniques have this thing, but they tend to spawn in the same areas.
I am overburdened.
What? I was confused there for a second. I clicked on the spear. I didn't pick it up. I picked up something else. I was like, what? Really, Spike Fists. Spike Fists are another unused monster, now I think about it. They are statted to spawn in, like, Act 4. There's a lot of, like, well, there's not a lot, but there's a couple random monsters that have stats that look like they would show up in Act 4, but they just don't. Although there's some that are technically used to, actually, like, the 5th version of the Fallen, right? Warped ones. I believe they used to show up in I want to say Act 3 in the sewers? Something like that? That might not be, might be somewhere else, but that's where it's in my brain that they spawn in the sewers. But I think they spawn in Act 3. But, like, eventually they actually got removed. Which is, like, notable. It's one of the few that got removed. I mean, it's not the only one, because there's even in this act, right, there's the unique Cobrat that used to spawn by the waypoint in the inner cloister that doesn't spawn there anymore. Okay, these guys are going, holy crap, this area is going crazy. Let's get out of here. Stay away from big groups, because those guys are scary. Okay, I'm gonna teleport back for a sec here. Because I leveled up and stuff. I'm already level 15? Holy moly. Should I strength that? Because we'll put to 40. Alright, Cain, identify my items. Also, this game has, like, there's a very, you can see, even, there's, like, a tiny delay when you identify them. So, like, you can see that the text box for, you know, waiting for whatever pops up for, like, a split moment. This gives more lifesteal, and magic damage reduced by 3. Actually, magic damage reduced by 1, damage reduced by 3. That's pretty good. I lose a little bit of life and mana, but I just take less damage in general. And it does have more defense too, technically. I forget, does this slow you down? I think it does, actually, right? It's heavy armor. I forget if this is heavy or medium, but I think that does slow me down, right? If I walk, right? Look how fast I'm moving walking right now. If I put this on, it's not super noticeable, but you can definitely notice that, like, if I click up here, right? That's how fast it takes. And then if I put this on and click down here, it's definitely faster. You know what? That speed is enough that I think I'd rather not. I guess I could have put that on the Merc, but she has big damage on her armor, so nah. Level 15, so I still can't put another skill point. We'll pop another point to lycanthropy. Because I've been running out in the middle of combat still, in longer situations, because I don't teleport back. What's it at right now? It's at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. That's pretty good. That's right around the point I feel like where you start to, like, not really have to worry about it running out anymore. You might have noticed that I still, like, I mean, I guess you wouldn't necessarily notice because you can't see what I'm clicking. Funny thing is, I don't think this game picks up mouse when I'm recording like this. I'm not sure if I have to turn that on or not, but if there is a way to even turn that on. But I have attack still on left. Like, you think, like, oh, I could put, you know, Maul on that or whatever. But it's kind of nice because you can, just like with Frenzy, your regular attack, I think, is slightly faster than Maul. But Maul gives the boost, so I can just kind of alternate between the two, and I can keep the boosts up while getting faster attack speed occasionally. And obviously it doesn't use mana, but that's not a big deal when I have, like, mana steal. Doom Fighters. I always find it funny that the Doom Fighter has the thing under their thing that says that they're a fighter. Like, it's in the name, man. I always wondered why. Like, sometimes it's really funny the things they just had to put in there. Like, for some reason the Doom dudes get, like, whether they're a fighter or a mage in their thing. I don't even remember what it says for the ones that are both. I'm overburdened. Get out of here, witches. You guys are actually scary because your projectiles do like a decent amount of damage. Alright, we're going back.
Hello.
And Andarial is gonna die quick.
Greetings.
These stats I have? Nah. Sell those. See, with this I would be able to use a shield, but it's not even close to being worth it. I don't think. Oh, that's why I picked up the damage. Falcon. Or is it a Falchion? I forget how you pronounce this. Oh. That's interesting. So ethereal items don't show up in the shop? I actually didn't know that. Or is it because it's damaged? I don't know. Might be something funny like that.
Good day.
Yeah, good day yourself, my guy. Let's go this way. I think that looks better. I actually forget what the rule for finding the exit here is. I know that the exit for the 3 is like just a door, rather than like a pair of stairs like the other ones because it goes up. So it'll always be on a north wall, a northeast wall. I'm pretty sure. It doesn't mean it's necessary to the north though, because it can show up on just like a random thing. I don't remember what the rule is for that. Oh yeah, this thing. So this particular tile set spawns always spawns champions, I believe. And since we're getting Ratman champions, that's actually kind of nice because that means that they'll spawn in as champion, and then their little dude will also spawn in as champion. There's a lot of items dropping here. Holy moly! Nothing really like particularly notable because it's all just magic and stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, because that always spawns that group, it can be nice if you get like a level where it's like right near the stairs or something, right? Falchion, I think that's how you pronounce that. In fact, we did, so that's not a bad grinding spot. But yeah, I think, what's his face? I don't even remember his name is, because I haven't seen him in an eternity, but the Quo Rat that used to spawn by the Inner Cloister waypoint is actually another tile dude. So he shows up specifically because of that tile. So they removed him by just removing him from the tile, because I don't think Quo Rats spawn there usually. That's something works like that or something, I don't know. It causes monster to flee versus lightning resist. That attack rating is hard to resist though, so yeah. Nope. I should be looking for something like another bow that has the big damage on just because it's nice. What was this? Do I have anything on me at the moment that isn't really particularly... I guess the boots, but the boots also have resist 20, which is actually quite nice. But I guess I'll go quickly check Geed for a pair of boots. Yeah, thanks. My biology, I don't even know what you'd call it. I'm hiccuping from a drink. What a world I live in. Did I put anything in the cube? Nope. We good. Alright, so for the monastery, I'm gonna run past it. The fuck of everything. We're also gonna go back to classic graphics for a while. Oh hey, monsters! Imagine that. Oh yeah, did I even talk about stun? I started talking about it and then I forgot. So, wow, another weapon. So on monsters, stun and freeze are pretty similar. I think the one big difference is that if you're fighting a boss monster, a unique amulet, that could be good. So if you're fighting a boss monster, right, freeze will just always be chill, whereas stun, basically is just like the chance of stun is reduced, but it still can stun them sometimes, and it will just stun them for the full length. Wow, and then a set anyway, cool. I forget exactly how that interacts with boss monsters. I think you can stun uniques and champions, but you can't stun a super unique or an act boss. I think they're always just immune. That's how that works. And then for on a player though, it's actually a fair bit different where freeze will always just work the same thing, right? It always just reverts to chill. Players cannot be frozen under normal circumstances as far as I'm aware of. I don't think there's any exceptions to that. And then stun works by essentially making it so that when you are stunned, all attacks will put you into hit recovery rather than actually like freezing you in place. 2 shields, huh? There's not really a way to organize this, so I won't bother. I guess I'll put the set shield in there, because I think I already have one. And we'll save the unique for later.
Stay a while and listen.
Like, it's funny that offline you can see that text box waiting for action or whatever pop up for like, it pops up for like a frame. Nothing special. Cyverbs though. Has some decent stats on it. This is basically just turning, like the 10 to max fire resist is nice, but it's really not that big a deal. This also has magic damage reduction anyways. It has 9 to strength too. It's like, yeah, you know what? Sure. Shadow Fang. Whoa! Oh, right, this. Wow. That's very good defenses, actually. That's the fire amulet I was talking about. Except that's actually, like, bonkers here. And it has 10 to max damage, so it's still giving me damage. Like, you know what? I don't have the other parts of Cybers, but this is nice. Sure. Look at this, though. An actual good two-handed weapon. Imagine. It has the 25 to 75 cold damage. And it has Lifesteal and Deadly Strike and Holy Fire. Holy moly. 13 to Strength and some resistances. 14 to max damage. Attack rating. Just extra fire damage. The 55% fast hit recovery is also like a big deal. What does she have here? This is mostly useful because the mana and defense aren't doing much for her, so yeah.
I'll put that to good use.
Give her that. I'm finally swapping out my bow. I'll keep Cybers though. I can't use a shield with that anyways, so. But yeah, that gives me like almost max resistances. And even though my poison resist isn't maxed out, I have poison length reduction reduced by a wicked ton. Let me actually see how much it is. 75% and half freeze. And 50% chance to do double melee damage. I don't think that affects elemental, but that's still nice. Only thing is, how fast is this? This is just fast, not very fast. So, technically my attack speed did actually go down. Put Cybers over here. But I have Holy Fire now, which actually gives me more fire damage. So, like, I think for now we'll put that on a thing. Maybe I will actually put Maul on as my default now then. That is definitely very cool. Let's just go back already. I want to see what this unique shield is.
Good day.
I should probably buy some TP shields anyways, just in case. Because if I forget about it for too long, I'll end up running out. Because I'm at 6, so. Anyways, we're just going to sell all this. That's pretty good. That's a good early game shield. It would be if you know, I actually could use shields. It's basically just a unique version of Kleelaws. It kind of looks like. Did I put anything in my thing? I did. Oh yeah, speaking of Kleelaws, totally forgot. I think I already have this though, so that'll probably be something I just sell. But Alright, so I got good damage. And this actually kind of fixes the problem I've been having, which is I actually have some AoE now. She's kind of nice. That being said, I'm going to try my best to avoid too much combat in here outside of like the big guys. Because I kind of want to just get to Andarial and kill her. I'm a little tired. It's like 1 o'clock right now, so... And I'm kind of tired because I got, you know, 2 vaccines and I was like lifting stuff today, so now it's just like, geez. That holy fire like whatchamacallit, like isn't a big thing, the zap or whatever it is. I forget what you'd usually use as like a term for it. But it's not a ton, but it does add up. It's kind of just nice to have something like that though, it's kind of cool. Often you get to use an aura as someone that isn't a paladin. Well, I mean, I say that, but so many late game rune wards have auras, so I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of that. I feel like auras show up too much later on, like especially because they decided to give the desert mercs auras, which makes them far and away like the best mercs for most of the game. Which I always thought was kind of silly. Can I fit this in here? I can. Let's go back.
Good to see you.
I'm actually using a regular weapon though. Ain't that funny? Oh, that's so funny. It doesn't show it because I can't use it untransformed, but it still actually shows if I hover over it. That's so weird. I'm level 16, so I guess, I don't know. Am I gonna use Maul as my main thing? Probably, so. Oh, I forgot that this increases the range too, which is kind of nice because it means that, because, you know, obviously because it moves around, sometimes it will just kind of thing. But what did I say? Sometimes it will end up at a range if it's not too high of a level. Cathin, yeah, that's a classic. Introduced by 3. $100% extra gold would actually be kind of a nice farming item. Wow, 3 to Iron Maid. That's kind of cool. Iron Maiden's decent this early on too, but that would require me to actually use the bow, so... Oh yeah, I still have this. That's funny. I don't really need these anymore, though. I don't have Cathins. I'm pretty sure I have Cleeglaws, but I'll check quickly. Because I can go repair it at Charcy anyways. Yeah, there's Cleeglaws. So I turned off perfect items, but they still seem to always be perfect for some reason. Not sure if I actually did turn on because I'm just a dummy, didn't realize, or if it's just some weird setting didn't work. I don't know. Well, regardless. Cold damage, crushing blow, and max damage. Is that actually better than what she has? No, it actually isn't. Alas. Poor Yorick, I knew ye.
Greetings.
It's one of my favorite random things. I don't know why I love doing the Yorick quotes. I don't think I ever actually do the quote totally correctly anyways. But I just like it. Wow, 1 to 69? It's almost kind of worth using on its own because that gives me so much DPS. But I don't want to kill everything too fast, so... We'll hold off on that. Jeez, I'm getting my voice is getting a little ragged because I've already been talking for a while because I was playing Monster Hunter with friends and now I'm just like. But I really wanted to record right now because it's an opportunity and like I've made the mistake where like the last 2 weeks. Not actually the last 2 weeks isn't right now, but a couple like weeks ago, I had a bunch of great opportunities, like for like several weeks in a row to record, and I just didn't feel like it because of course I didn't, so I didn't. And then all of a sudden I'm like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna record, and then I couldn't record anymore. You know, because that's classic. You don't want to and you can, but you do want to and you can't. You know. It wasn't on purpose though, is the thing. I just didn't feel like it because I was gonna record on a day, and then it was like, oh, I can't because there's just no environment for it. Death Clan. Those are the stairs, but you know what? I might as well get the waypoints. It is a nice waypoint to have anyways. It's one of the few ones you actually kind of want, because it's nice to be able to just go to Andarial. Especially because I think one of the options in the randomizer makes it so that she always drops her quest drop. Although I'm not sure. They might have actually changed that at some point. So that even in D2R, she just always drops her skill, the quest drop. I don't remember. Mind you, even if they didn't in either instance, the bug would still exist. Whereas as long as you leave before, as long as you go to Act 2 before you quit after killing her, the quest drop remains forever because of a bug. Where basically, like, normally, like, I think what it is that it'll check for the quest drop. Right? The quest drop will happen when you don't have a certain flag set in your quest. And it just so happens that if you do that specific order, like, it normally will only set that flag if you specifically quit before, like, leaving, basically. If you leave to go to Act 2, and then, like, basically, if you go to Act 2 before quitting in that session, it never sets the flag. Because it has to, you have to specifically, like, leave in Act 1 for the flag to not get set. Or, I guess, for the flag for her quest drop to get set. Which makes it so she never drops her quest drop again. Oh, well, I guess let's head on out, because, man, I'm getting a lot of stuff. I almost wonder if I set it too high, but, you know, whatever. It's kind of the point of the randomizer is to use fun stuff, so, I mean, really. Holy moly! What the fuck is that? 101? God damn. Oh, berserkers, hey. 1 to 4 lightning damage, 1 to 12. Eh. Also an alpha helm, which I can't use on level 12, but honestly, this thing's not even particularly good. I'm just gonna sell it. Like, the 180 maximum stamina is like, whoa. You know, too bad stamina sucks. Check what other items I got. Oops. I got two berserkers helms actually. That's kind of funny. Oh hey. That's almost like a light version of Ribcracker. Ribcracker is like one of the funnest items in the game to use, honestly. Yeah, well this one isn't perfect. Because it has less defense. But yeah, Ribcracker is actually like a great item for a like Canthropy Druid.
Good evening.
Since, you know, like he doesn't have to, I think he actually attacks faster with 2. Like I keep saying this, but I think the Druid actually does it like have relatively fast speed with most two-handed weapons. I'm not sure if that actually matters with like Canthropy though. I'm not sure how that frame data works. Would it be worth dropping this? I would lose the attack speed, but I have big damage. Ugh. I'll keep it for now, because I mean it might just show up on something else. I guess I'll keep you in there, just in case I actually find a good two-handed weapon. I mean, I might as well, right? It's like it's taking up slots. Because like I did find this mace. Who knows? Maybe this mace is godly too. Did I find the waypoint? I just realized I made a waypoint. Or I made a stupid thing and then I just made another TP because there's so many monsters here. I really want this waypoint though, even though I probably won't even end up using it ever, but like, you know, I want it. I think that's it right over there. That's what it looks like. No, it isn't, unfortunately. I'm finding so much stuff now all of a sudden. Holy crap, I found more rares. I might need to just like cool it for a while because I'm taking so much time just identifying the pile of rares I keep finding.
Yes?
Wow, Blinkbat's form. Not very good. Yeah, that's terrible. Great form, however, looks a little better. It's not as much defense, which I don't really care about, but like, basically, I would lose, once again, I would kind of lose some of the stuff. Hey, wow, that's not bad. What does this give me? Like the blocking and stuff, all that other stuff doesn't really matter. It's like, yeah, sure. Extra life. As for you, oops, pick it up. What sword is this? Cold damage? Nope. So that's what I have. I would lose some resistances, but this I kind of just made up for that by a lot, so it doesn't really matter. This gives me a bunch of like lightning damage and fast hit recovery is kind of nice. So like, yeah, sure. Because I want to resist that, like it's almost max. Like, look how much lightning resist is. That's at 153. If I was in hell, I would still have 50 lightning res. Like, that's nuts. Given how early I am. It's the benefit of actually picking everything up. In fact, actually, since I'm at such a high amount, I can probably get away with. I mean, I say it like, oh, I can get away with it. Like, but the whole reason I'm using it is because the 30% increased attack speed is actually like a big deal. Because that's the only source I have. 85% faster hit recovery is really nice, though. Alright, I guess the waypoint's up then. Jeez. Oh, another rare helm. So I'll pick that up. Gee, is it? I have no idea what this waypoint is. It's gonna be something stupid. Like it was like really close by and I just didn't find it. Like it could actually be up here. Yeah, it was, of course. Classic me. I'm just taking the longest path to the shortest destination. I'm going nowhere fast. Hell yeah. Ooh, a large shield. Alright. Let's get the hell out of here and just run. I have to walk. I'm walking menacingly. Oh, that's a dead end. Should see if there's a stamina potion anywhere because that would speed things up. So otherwise I'm just gonna have to walk. Like I say, early on that stamina is a big deal. Well, early on it's annoying deal. It's not a big deal, it's just annoying. Even when you're walking, most monsters can't reliably like hit you. Right? Because they'll hit you, they'll try to hit you but you're moving, so then they'll just hit where you were. If that makes sense. Sure, I'll pick up a Morning Star. Cold damage is like the big affix that apparently it shows up on all this stuff, so like
I can't carry anymore.
that is another unique or another set shield. So let's see what it is. Is it anything good? Because if it's good, it could be. If I find a good shield, it would be worth it to swap over to a one-handed weapon, even if the one-handed weapon wasn't as good. Nope. The life is all that I need. Hey, more poison damage. Ah. 30, 30, 40. Same thing basically. They sell for the same amount, so yeah. I'll keep this shield once again, because you never know. So what is this? All resists and then 80 poison damage over 40 seconds. Yeah, this is just better. I'm noticing that there's randomness with some things because it's 6 to max damage. I think I just got a seed where there's just not as much variance with the certain affixes. Which might just be a thing. I don't know. Either way.
Good day.
Oh, I actually have Cyverbs. Oh, let's see what it's like then. 32 to maximum cold damage. Lightning resist damage reduction. 6 fire damage, 20 life. Holy moly. That does chunk my resistances a little bit, but... that's not bad. Problem is, I can't use that with the sword. So I would need to wait to find something else first. But that is a good option.
Good day.
So I need to remember if I find a good two-handed, or like a good one-handed weapon again. I mean, I won't even bother with the shield then, because if I actually find something to use, I'm just going to use that shield.
Good day.
It's nice. I guess I'll look in here even quickly. If I just found a sword that was like, you know, 75 cold damage, I mean, I'll just swap to that, right? It's kind of funny how that works.
Good day.
Man, he's just Socked Man, huh? Socked Man starts the day with a good hearty helping of rubies. I don't know. Couldn't think of anything else. I'm impressed I got any of that sentence out, to be honest. Hey, guess what a dirk is? That's a one-handed weapon. I don't remember if I found one before. Death Plan. Die. Die, death monster. You don't belong in this world, huh? You never heard that one before. Okay. But let's go up. Moo. I don't know why I mooed there. That was like for some reason that's what popped in my head when I saw goats. I keep thinking those aesthetic bookshelves are like the ones you can actually click for a tome. I think those only show up in the jail though, so. Because it's kind of a reference to Diablo 1. I'll keep picking those up too, because you never know if I find another good one, right? It would be nice to have some competition. It's nice to have options, right? I guess I could use that spear when I get to, if I wanted to for a little while. I probably won't, but I mean, you never know. Alright, come on Andarial, where are you? Show yourself. I want them stairs. Black archers. I think black archers are another unused enemy. I know that there's one black enemy that shows up, but the other ones don't. It's like there's a black archer, a black lancer, and then there's a black something else, but I don't remember which one's which. Like I think one of them is used and the other two aren't.
Stay a while and listen.
but I don't remember which one.
Yes?
Whatever. It's actually a lot of damage, but... Ooh! 30% increased attack speed. And it has... Oh yeah, we in there, baby. Alright, let's... How do I get out there? Do I have a Cyberbs already? Here, let me do this. Because I think there was already something on the ground, so I'm going to quickly pick that up.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I know you are, because I didn't organize. Let me just quickly check if the stairs are up here. They're not. So I'm just gonna run by you all. Oh, you stun, right, yeah. Fuck off. Assholes. Get out of here. There's the stairs, finally. Alright.
Good to see you.
Now let us check with Charcy to, I don't know, fix my stuff. Who cares?
Yes.
It's one of those mechanics that doesn't really matter much in the end game. It's just a money sink, basically. So which ones do I have? I do have a Cyberbs. Does this one better? It has 42 defense versus this one also having 42 defense. So it's the same thing. Berserkers is probably going to be the same. 120, 30, 100, 10, 10. Yeah, it's the same thing. I do have a Dirk though. So let's see what that's like in a sec here. Let me just sell all this. Okie dokie. So here's my damage right now, right? If I transform, right, my damage is 57 to 253, right? If I say swap out for this, my damage does go down a fair bit. But however, it also isn't just cold damage anymore, right? And this goes up over time, remember. And this comes with a bunch of other stuff, like the lightning resist is basically maxed now. Like I actually have I almost have max resist even for hell, which is kind of impressive. And also remember that this thing's way faster. It's a dagger with 30% increased attack speed, so. And hey, more mana steal. I don't get the holy fire though anymore. Oh well. That was fun while it lasted. I like going fast, so it's kind of ironic in that sense. It would be better if I could keep both. I mean, I'll keep both on, like, here. I'll keep this on me. And then I'll just put this here for now. I guess I want to swap back, because I can just swap back if I really want to. But you can see, like, look how much faster I'm hitting now. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Get him. Does that mark my level 17? Yep. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pick up all the potions to get them all the way. Just quickly. So I want to see if I can keep my frenzy for this area here. We're about the pickups there later. I wonder how fast we'll even kill Andarial with this setup. Let's find out. They're dropping so many things though. Get him! Hey. My wolf died, but the rest lived, so that's good.
Andarial, your reign is over.
I also think it's a little annoying that when they do their little like dialogue for the quest completion, right? In this game, they do it way faster for some reason. Usually in the original game, it would kind of wait for the music cue to mostly finish, but here he'll just do it like almost right away. It's like kind of weird, actually. It's like he can't wait. You know what I mean? Sure. Resummon you. Resummon you. Turn back into a dog. Into not a dog, I guess. That I wasn't even a dog to begin with, but you know. Now I'm super not a dog. Alrighty. Well, that went pretty smoothly, all things considered. This is a great victory indeed. Finally, we may rejoice. Let's see. Nah. Faster run walk? Ooh, holy moly. I lose out in the bloods, though. This is the problem with having sets, is like everything feels like I'm relying on the set I have, so like I can't just swap out, right? Because if I do, I lose on like energy, resist, the attack speed. I'll keep these though for now, because that is pretty nice. So much fire damage is like, and life, like, is that just a rupee? It's like funny how consistent it is. Alrighty. Oh, I took fire damage? God damn it. How dare you. Alright, so let's see what's shaking down here. I saw chain boots. As I'll pick up the other rares while I'm here. And I'll pick up the staff too, because staffs usually sell for a lot of money, as long as they have something good on it.
Good to see you.
I'm gonna party like it's $9.99.
Good to see you.
The iron boots. Wow, that's a lot of charge stuff. And it's decent life, but soft points. Oh, whatever. We shall keep these. And boots. Put the boots here, I guess. Oh, I do have another of those areas. Where? It's the boots and shield. So let's see. Knockback. More lightning resist. Yeah, it's not very useful, I feel like. It's not terrible, but it doesn't stand out to me. Just because I have to get rid of the shield, which is kind of crucial to my build at this point, because that's where I'm getting a lot of my damage.
Good evening.
Alrighty, so we've done everything. Yeah, no.
Yes.
Caravan's prepared. So yeah, that'll be it for this part then.
Good day.
See you guys later.